People power, our power, NUP, everywhere. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, our apologies for starting a bit late. And we'd like to assure you that we'll keep it very brief. Would like to thank each and every one of you who has come here, be part of this press briefing. And thank you very much, the Honorable Nsamba, for the prayers. Liberation is a very strenuous journey, and when it lacks spiritual grounding, you can easily lose direction, especially in the generation of misinformation. And we are glad that you members of the press are here to make sure that information takes the space and displaces misinformation. We will not be having very many speakers today. At the appropriate time, we will invite the President to address this briefing, and we are sure that he's going to give the information. Would like, especially regarding the tours that we have been doing around the country. But even before he does that, would like to thank the people of Uganda, wherever we have been and wherever our President has been, for the warm reception. And it is evidence that the population is ready and ripe for change. And we would like to give reassurance to the population that for us we are committed to our duty and job of providing leadership in that liberation journey. People power, our power. Mr. President, I now have the honor to invite you to address this press briefing. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Comrade BK. Please take your seats, ladies and gentlemen. People power, our power, NUP, everywhere. Thank you. Greetings, fellow countrymen and women here with us today, and those that are watching us live online. I want first and foremost to welcome you back from our nationwide tour, the first phase. Really appreciate, we are grateful to the people of Uganda for receiving us massively in their millions in every region where we went. We are grateful to the people of Mbarara in Ankole. We are grateful to the people of Fort Portal in Toro, to the people of Kasese in Rwenzori. We are grateful to the people of Mayuge in Usoga, to the people of Busia in Bukedi, and we are grateful to the people of Mbale in Bugisu, and the people of Lira in Lango. We appreciate the people of Luwero in Buganda and the people of Hoima in Bunyoro, who came out in large numbers to welcome us. You have noticed, ladies and gentlemen, even yesterday where we were in West Nile in Arua, people showed up in masses, in their hundreds of thousands, to welcome our message of change and national redemption. We really appreciate. We appreciate the warm reception, and this is evidence that the entire country, regardless of region, they are tired of Museveni's military change, and they want that change now. I want at this moment to assure all the people where we've not reached, I want to confirm to you that we shall reach your region in any way possible, and we shall reach you soon. We soon will make a program, and we shall make it public. Secondly, I want to respond to 2 letters that were received from police. The 2 letters were signed by Mr. Nwajira John. And then there was a police statement that was signed by Mr. Tumusime Kasigazi, the Deputy Inspector General of Police. In the first letter, dated 7 September, they purportedly asked us to halt our activities because Kyagulanyi Ssentamu was apparently a target of terrorists and they could not protect us, so they wanted us to halt our activities. They claimed that they had received intelligence information that my life was in danger. Of course, that is not surprising. My life has always been in danger, and the culprits have always been Museveni's regime. They tried to take my life in Arua on the 13th of August 2018. They tried to kill me during the presidential campaign. And yes, we revealed to the nation twice that we had information from reliable sources that they were targeting my life because they are scared. This is not surprising, because this is their historical modus operandi. This is what the NRA regime has been doing since their days when they were still rebels and therefore terrorists. As soon as we announced our mobilization tour, they immediately started talking about the terrorism. They were not talking about the terrorism when Museveni's son or Nabanja were moving around the country. But as soon as we announced our program, then the talk of terrorism came out. It is clear to everyone that they intended to create fear in the population in order to find reason to block us from proceeding with our programs, especially here in Kampala metropolitan region. You know they are very scared. Everyone knows their intention, but we constantly expose them. The second letter purportedly asked us to stop our activities, claiming that we haven't been abiding by the regulations. Now, first of all, when we wrote to the police, we just notified them. We never asked for permission from the police, because there's no law whatsoever that requires us to seek permission from the police. So we did not ask for permission from them. In his statement, Kasigazi purports to ban activities of an unofficial political party, which power he does not have. He does not have power to ban activities of a political party. You know? So I want to assure you that we will never, I repeat, we shall never obey any illegal and emotional orders. Secondly, they say that we have been blocking traffic. That is laughable, ladies and gentlemen. Our people have been very peaceful, like you saw. We have always ensured that road users use the road peacefully, and our activities have been giving freedom to everybody to drive. Our people have been peaceful, like we said, but interestingly and ironically, the people that have been blocking roads for hours now are calling us out for blocking roads. You have seen Museveni, his son, his daughters, and his hangers on blocking roads with impunity for hours, including here in the city center. Museveni himself blocks roads for hours with impunity. We have also seen Museveni's son blocking public roads here in Kampala just because he's celebrating his birthday. We have also seen known criminals, which you know, that block roads with impunity, but police has never talked about them. They instead protect them. As for Kasigazi, the statement that he made, it sounds like a statement that comes from the NRM Secretariat. The use of words like mob mentality, words like bullying, him describing us like radicals clearly speaks to somebody who is doing politics and not law enforcement. In addition, Kasigazi has turned himself into the prosecutor, the investigator. It is, not for him to call us sectarian. It's not for him to declare us that we are defaming Museveni. If we have committed any offense, there are courts of law. Let them take us to court. I want to make it clear, although I know that all of you have seen that our activities have been very peaceful. And this has gone ahead to show the world that it is only when the police and military come in that chaos ensues. We have been peaceful because the police has not brought in any confusion and chaos. Even the one road accident that happened, the incident that happened in Hoima, was purely a road accident. Of course, we sympathize with the family of the victim, and we pray that the soul of our brother rests in eternal peace. So let me make these very clear comments. First, the police is exercising double standards and lack of independence. This is seen in their actions, and it only speaks of fear. They are scared because they know the truth. They know the people are tired of them, and they are clearly working for the regime and not for the people of Uganda. They started with the fake terror reports. When they failed, now they are bringing other excuses. I want to assure the nation that our business first and foremost is to remove the regime in power, because that's the excuse they also gave. Yes, we want to remove Museveni's regime. We don't pretend about it because it is illegitimate. It has violated every constitutional principle, and it's upon us to remove that regime. Article 3 of the Constitution empowers us to do what we have to do to restore our constitutional order. So we are within the Constitution. If you disagree with us, if you think we are breaking the law, we are ready to face the courts of law. I want to also reiterate that the police has any permission as indicated in their letter. We are only required to notify them, and we continue to notify. We have notified them in the past, and we shall continue to notify them. We don't seek for your permission, Mr. Kasigazi, because you have no power to permit us. We have that right within the law, and we shall continue exercising it. I also want to reassert that the police is not a court. If they claim that we committed any offenses like defamation or promoted sectarianism, then let them go to court. We shall meet them in court. I want to remind the country and to debunk their tribal talk. You all have been seeing me live with my team. We have given the same message to every region in the country. The same message in Ankole, the same message in Toro, the same message in Busoga, the same message in the north, and the same message here in Buganda. It's only when we came here in Buganda that they decided to brand us sectarian, but it's the same message that we have been giving. And you all notice that those who practice tribalism and sectarianism, when we condemn tribalism and sectarianism, Museveni and his regime are the masters of tribalism and sectarianism. And this is an issue that they've intimidated every Ugandan not to talk about. Well, not Kyagulanyi. It is time, I think, ladies and gentlemen, that our country has a frank and honest discussion about tribalism and sectarianism. As a country, we must address that issue, and we must address it now. We must address the issue of mass land grabbing in Greater Luweero and many other parts of Busoga, in Bunyoro, and in the north of Uganda. I want to assure the people that we shall reach them everywhere. We shall come to you. Don't be intimidated by these criminals, because they are not enforcing the law, but they are only trying to ensure that the regime survives. I want to thank you very much for listening to me.
Everybody,